2,000 years after the departure of Jesus the Christ. The prophets are back to teach the real Jews, the 12 tribes of Israel, their true nationality. This is their campaign.
Yes. You understand what we're bringing out, right?
No.
Okay.
Adam and Eve had two sons, Cain and Abel. How did they procreate?
Say the question again.
Adam and Eve had two sons.
Adam and Eve had two sons.
It was Cain and Abel. How did they procreate?
Before I answer that, what does that have to do with lesbianism?
No. I'm saying because that's incest. They had to have sex with their mother.
Got you. I see
You get
where
where I'm
you're
going?
going. Let's go to Genesis.
They didn't have a daughter.
First, I'm going to explain something to you.
How did
Genesis
the world
5:1.
reproduce?
I'm going to tell you something. It was not just Adam and Eve.
That's right.
There was more than one person in the garden. There was multitudes of people. Read this.
Genesis 5:1. This is the book of the generations of Adam.
The generations of Adam.
In the day that God created man.
God created man, M-A-N. Was that singular or plural?
Man is
Also,
what?
they tell you
Wait, because see,
Eve was born
Watch
from
this,
Adam's
read.
rib, right?
In the likeness of God made he him.
In the likeness of God, he made Adam.
Male and female.
Male and female
Created he them.
created he them.
And blessed them.
And blessed them.
Them can be two.
And called their name Adam.
Who was called Adam?
it says it called their name Adam.
That's how we know it's not just one Adam.
You know?
What you're going to understand, brother, is in Genesis, everybody was called Adam.
Read the verse again.
Male and female created he them. And blessed them. And called their name Adam. In the day when they were created.
Give me Genesis 4 about the city. Genesis 4, watch this. Verse 15.
4:15.
Watch that, I want you to listen good.
And the Lord said unto him, therefore, whosoever slayeth Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold. And the Lord set a mark upon Cain, lest any finding him should kill him.
What does that mean? Who's going to find him?
If it's just Adam and Eve, why would God says if anybody find Cain, he's going to get killed? If it's just two people.
Yeah, his father.
If it's just Adam, Eve, Cain, and Abel. He said, if anybody finds you, they're going to kill you. Why would he say that? Because there was more than one person in the garden.
That's right. Think about it. In Genesis, God created fish. Was it just one fish that he created, or was it multitudes of fish?
Multitude. The scripture says innumerable, meaning it was of number, abundance.
He created multitudes of fish, whales. Give me that. Genesis 1. Give me Genesis 1. Read from the 5th day. The 4th day.
Watch this.
The 5th.
Sorry.
Genesis 1:23. And the evening and the morning were the first day.
5th day.
5th day. And God said, let the earth bring forth the living creature after his kind. Cattle.
So he created cattle, meaning cows and sheep, ox.
And creeping things.
What's creeping things?
Bugs, insects. Was it just one roach that he created? Was it just one roach that he created?
You got it.
You got a whole bunch of roaches. Here we go.
And beasts of the earth after his kind. And it was so. And God made the beasts of the earth after his kind. And the cattle after their kind.
Meaning different species. Because you got the cow, you got the cockroach from Florida, that fly. That's what I'm saying. When we read the Bible all over again, you're gonna understand it. Because that's why we're here to teach you.
That's right.
We don't.
And everything that creepeth upon the earth after his kind. And God saw that it was good. And God said, let us
My brother, listen good. Verse 26.
And God said, let us make man in our image.
Let us make man. Man what? Mankind. That's what that's referring to.
After our likeness.
After our likeness. Why would he say our? Because it's more than one person being created.
And let
Ours is not Adam. You understand?
And let them have dominion over the fish of the sea.
Let them. Who's the them? If Adam is just one person, who's the them that's going to have dominion over stuff? It's man. That's what it's referring to.
Because Eve wasn't created there yet.
Over the fowl of the air.
So men at one point had control over the birds, over the animals. We had power over them.
And over every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth.
The roaches that we don't like, we had power over them.
So God created man in his own image. In the image of God.
Read it again.
So God created man in his own image. In the image of God created he him.
In the image of God, he created Adam.
Male and female.
Males and female. This is after Adam now.
Created he them.
He called them because there's more than one.
And God blessed them.
And blessed them.
And God said unto them,
And said unto them,
be fruitful and multiply.
how can you, what does that mean? How can we multiply the earth with just two people? You can't. You have to have a abundance of people to multiply at a rapid level like that. Read on.
And replenish the earth. And subdue it. And have dominion over the fish of the sea. And over the fowl of the air. And over every living thing that moves upon the earth. And God said, behold, I have given you every herb bearing seed, which is upon the face of all the earth, and every tree in which the fruit of the tree yielding seed. To you it shall be for meat.
And it shall be for meat. So we weren't eating meat then. We only ate herbs. We were vegetarians in the beginning of time. We were vegetarian. Not saying that we're supposed to stay that way. No, because when you read Genesis about when the flood came, meat was instituted to the diet after the flood. But before the flood, before Noah's Ark, before that, we were eating herbs, vegetables, and fruits. You understand that, brother?
And to every beast of the earth, and to every fowl of the air, and to everything that creepeth upon the earth, wherein there is life, I have given you every herb for meat.
So herb was not used to smoke, it was for meat. We're not supposed to smoke weed either. Genesis 4:17. I'm just going to show you, watch this, brother, watch this.
Genesis 4:17. And Cain knew his wife.
Cain, wait a minute. Stop. If it's just Adam and Eve, Cain and Abel, who was his wife? Where did his wife come from?
Listen.
Where did his wife come from?
I was figuring it came from me.
It couldn't have.
As you're like,
Because there was more people around before.
You understand? Church taught us, right, church, but the church taught us, and grandma, because listen, we love grandma, but grandma was wrong. Right. Mommy was wrong.
that's how
Yes.
That's how
Yes. Yeah, read it.
two sons came in April.
Hey, watch this.
That's it.
Watch this. Watch this. Give me Mark. Give me Mark. I believe 8 verse 20. Watch this.
Think about it.
Let me show you how much people, what was on the face of the earth. Watch this. Come on.
Verse 24. And he looked up and said, I see men as trees walking. After that,
Watch this. You see how much people was on the face of the earth? Men was like trees walking on the earth. So what I tell you about two people, brother, that's a lie. That's a lie. When God created ants, bunch of black ants, bunch of red ants. You understand? That's what God did, brother. So when I tell you that, bro, I'm telling you, America do a great job. Before America, we know the Bible to the T. It's when we came to America. That's why we're talking about, when we talk about Genesis with the flood, they said a pair of every animal was on that ark. That's a lie!
Yes. Read that Genesis 4 again. Go back to Genesis 4.
Genesis 4:17.
Watch this, watch this. My brother, watch this. We're going to bring something out for you. Watch this.
And Cain knew his wife,
So that means there was more than one person in the garden.
and she conceived and bare Enoch, and he builded a city.
How can one man, how can Adam, Eve, Cain, and Seth build a city? That's letting you know there was more than one person.
Right. Oh, shit like that went over my head.
A lot of things we read in the Bible went over our heads because the true understanding of how to know the Bible, somebody has to teach you.
Right.
There was no prophet in the Bible that just learned it like just read it. Somebody had to teach him. David, as wise as he was, had teachers.
right.
He surpassed his teachers. Solomon had teachers. Everybody had a teacher. The only person that knew the Bible like that was just Christ.
Right.
He the only one that had that. He just was just ill like that. Just ill. Some dudes are just ill like that.
Thank God.
Just like Jordan is the dude in this time. They just different.
They built different.
Now in the Bible, there's the same concept, but on the righteous side. Some men in the Bible were just built differently. They were goats in their own. They were real goats. Greatest of all time. Isaiah is a goat.
That's right.
Ezekiel is the goat. You understand? Jeremiah. David.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. Iuic has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. Iuic, we deliver the truth.